Reports indicate that even churches have come under scrutiny, with what seem to be federal agents apprehending undocumented immigrants. In Downey, California, authorities reportedly discovered more than 300 undocumented individuals sheltering in the basement.
Undocumented persons are being treated in this country is simply unjust and not right.
Of a local church. The early morning operation, executed by federal agents, has sparked widespread reaction. Across the country, the treatment of undocumented people is being called deeply unfair by critics. Federal immigration officials have significantly increased enforcement actions in recent months, making it clear that no location, whether public or private, will be considered off-limits for those violating U.S. immigration laws. This includes church property, where individuals were allegedly singled out, detained, and arrested. This escalation follows changes in policy during the Trump administration, which removed earlier restrictions that protected certain sensitive sites like churches, schools, and hospitals from immigration raids. The events in Downey this morning are seen as a direct example of this updated enforcement approach. ICE agents acted swiftly to remove undocumented migrants from the church basement, once thought to be a protected space. Finding more than 300 people, there was a staggering revelation. Officials argue that some have been taking advantage of religious institutions as a way to evade lawful immigration procedures. Local authorities confirmed that ICE carried out operations at several sites simultaneously today, including 2 churches, a Home Depot, and an LA Fitness, with a focus on individuals suspected of immigration violations. These synchronized actions are part of a broader, coordinated campaign aimed at addressing illegal immigration across multiple locations. ICE also stated that over 1,300 migrants were arrested in Houston in June alone, while in Arizona, thousands have been temporarily housed in churches due to overcapacity in holding facilities, creating logistical. Georgia, ICE raided the French Seventh-day Adventist Church during a Sabbath gathering, detaining 2 Hispanic members in the parking lot without a warrant. The incident caused public outrage, but ICE clarified that both individuals had existing detainers, and because the arrests took place in a public setting, no warrant was legally required. Under prior administrations, certain policies limited ICE's ability to carry out operations at sensitive sites, such as religious institutions, schools, and medical facilities. However, critics say those rules created loopholes exploited to avoid detention or deportation. Federal judges have since upheld ICE's legal authority to conduct enforcement at religious sites. Pastor Tanya Lopez of Downey Memorial Christian Church, visibly upset, said she tried to intervene but was denied information by officers who did not show a warrant. She described the scene as heartbreaking. ICE responded by reaffirming that public space arrests, such as those in parking lots, do not require warrants and that their agents acted within established guidelines. This clarification matters because much of the public confusion about immigration raids stems from misunderstandings of the legal process. The latest shift in policy follows directives from the Department of Homeland Security allowing ICE to operate in all venues, including places of worship, when enforcing immigration laws. The goal, officials say, is to eliminate loopholes that previously undermined effective enforcement and to ensure immigration laws are applied evenly. While some religious leaders voice concerns about potential disruption and division, ICE maintains that upholding national security and public safety is paramount. Others in faith leadership reject the idea that the raids are unnecessarily harsh, pointing out that sanctuary policies should not block the enforcement of lawful immigration measures. This viewpoint underscores the broader national conversation about balancing compassion for individuals with a need for law and order. Supporters of the policy emphasize that President Trump's stance is not about targeting religion, but about enforcing laws that apply to everyone, regardless of where they are. Despite the intensifying efforts, many churches continue to state publicly that they will not cooperate with ICE operations.